Assalamu alaikum. Chapter Direct and Inverse Proportions. Topics to be discussed are Exercise 1D Advanced Level, question number 9 and 10. For reference, we are using Exercise 1D of this book, so stay tuned.
Question number 9, advanced level. If y is inversely proportional to 2x plus 1. Let's not go further. First, we will write this relationship. Inversely proportional to 1 upon 2x plus 1. And after putting the constant of variation, this relationship will become equals to k upon 2x plus 1. So, this is going to be our formula number 1. And further, and the difference in the value of y when x is equals to 0.5 and x is equals to 2. So, this means that when the value of y is x is equals to 0.5, obviously if x variable is given, it must have some corresponding y variable. Let's call it y1, and x variable whose value is number 2, it must have a y variable. Let's call it y2. So it says that the difference between this y1 and y2 is 0.9. Okay, and we can write down this statement in the form of formula like this: y1 minus y2 is equals to 0.9. Let's call it equation A. Okay. Now find the value of y when x is equals to 0.25. So we already know and we have solved this in previous questions. Not calculate the value of any variable if we don't know the constant of variation. So first of all, we must calculate the constant of variation. But how can we calculate the constant of variation? We do not know anything. The value of y and x wasn't given to us that we can easily put into our formula to get the value of k. But this time it's little bit tricky. They have given the value of x and they have given the value of another x, and they have said that the difference between these y's is 0.9. So I am going to use this equation to get the value of k. Going to calculate the value of y1 and y2, which is obviously going to be in terms of k, because in our formula number 1 we must know the value of two variables. But we do not know, we only know that x is equals to 0.5 and y is y1. Alright, so I am going to put these things, put these values in our formula number 1 to get the value of k. Will be y1 is equals to k upon 2 into 0.5 plus 1, and we know that the 0.5 means half. 1 is equals to k upon 2 into half. 2 and 2 cancel, plus 1, which means y1 is equals to k upon 1 plus 1, 2. Okay, so this is the value of y1. Let's calculate the value of y2. The number 1. 2 will become y2 is equals to k upon 2 into 2 plus 1. We know the value of x here is 2, right? And the value of y is y2. So after further simplification, y2 is equals to k upon 5. Now I will put these value of y1 and y2 to get the value of k. Our equation k will become k upon 2 minus k upon 5 is equals to 9. And after doing LCM, you know how to solve these fractions, so I'm not going to explain that. Just after LCM of 2 and 5 is 10, so 5k minus 2k upon 10 is equals to 0.9. I'm going to cross multiply and minus here at the same time. 5k minus 2k will be 3k is equals to 0.9 multiplied by 10 is 9, and 3 ones are 3, 3 is a 9. So the value of k is 3. Let's get back to the main part of the question, that is we find the value of y. Find the value of y when x is equals to minus 0.25, and we have already calculated the value of 3. So now it's very simple. We can put the value of x and k to get the value of y in formula number 1. Equation 1 will become y is equals to 3 upon 2 multiply by minus 0.25 plus 1. Know what is the meaning of 0.25? Yes, it is 1 upon 4. So 2 cancel, 2 ones are 2, 2 twos are 4 is equals to 3 upon minus half plus 1, which means 3 upon minus 1 plus 2 upon 2. I have taken the LCM here. Y is equals to 6. Another question from advanced level section, question number 10. If y is inversely proportional to x square, the relationship like this, and let's put the constant of variation equals to k upon x square. Let's call it equation number 1. And y is equals to b for a particular value of x. The value of x is x. Find an expression in terms of b for y when this value of x is tripled. So first of all, we know we have to calculate the value of constant of variation k, and then we will triple the value of x. So what will be the value of k? Let's put when y is equals to b and x is equals to x. We are going to put these values in equation 1, and our equation 1 will become equals to k upon x square. We have to calculate the value of k in terms of b, because our answer is going to be in terms of b. So k will be b into x square. All the answers will be in terms of b, since the value of y is b. So k is equals to b into x square. Let's call it 1. Now let's get to another part. Find the value of y when the value of this value of x is tripled. So initially the value of x is x. Now the value of x according to the question is triple. That means 3x. So we have to find out the value of y. and we already know that the value of k is b into x square. We'll put all these values in equation in formula number 1 and get the value of y in terms of b. Simple. So y is equals to, value of k is b into x square, and the value of x is 3x whole square, because here it's x square and we know the value of x here is tripled from its initial value, so it's 3x. Now y will be bx square upon 3 into 3 is 9, x into x is x square. Simple algebra. Now x square upon x square will cancel, and the value of y is going to be b upon 9. This is another question in advanced level. Question number 11. The force of the attraction between two magnets is inversely proportional to the square of the distance between them. So I am going to write this relationship. Force is inversely proportional to the square of the distance, and after putting the constant of variation, force is equals to k upon square of the distance. Now next part, when the magnets are centimeters apart, okay, so the force of the attraction between them is F. Now here no values, no number is given, only alphabets are given, so naturally our answer is going to be in terms of R, F or any other alphabets which are going to come further. So when the magnets are at r centimeters apart, the force of attraction between them is F in Newton. So I'm going to write this data. Force is equals to F and distance is equals to r centimeter. Next part, if the distance between the magnet is increased 400%, the force of attraction between them becomes CF, and find the value of C. Okay, so first of all, using these values, I am going to find out the value of K in terms of R and F. So our formula number 1, this is our formula 1, will become, in place of force I am going to write F, K will remain same, and in place of distance I am going to write R, but here the distance is square, so it's going to be R square. For K, it's going to be F into R square, just cross multiplication. K is equals to F into R square. The distance between the magnet is increased by 400%. Alright, I have explained very clearly and in very detail about how to calculate the percentage increased in exercise 1B advanced level. So I want you to go through it again if you did not understand how to calculate the percentage increase. But for now, I am just going to write the formula to figure out how to calculate the percentage increase in certain value. So it is percentage increase is equals to actual value plus actual value into desired percentage. So our actual value was R centimeter, remember, and we have to increase this R centimeter by 400%. So I am going to write R multiply by 400. 400%. Okay. Further, I am going to write R plus R into, we all know that percentage mean 400 divided by 100. Further, taking LCM, this will become 100 R plus 400 R upon 100. That 500 R upon 100, 0 zeros cancel, and the answer will be 5 R. So the increase in 400% means now the distance will be 5 R. Now let's get back to the requirement of our question again, that the force of the attraction between them, if the distance between the magnet is increased by 400%, that means now the distance is 5 R. K we know is F into R square. Then the force of attraction between them becomes CF. Now the force is, initially the force was F, through that we calculated the value of K. Now the force is CF, and they have asked find the value of C. Very simple. If we are going to put these values in our equation 1, we can get the value of C. So let's put the values in our equation 1. Now force is CF, K is F into R square upon D is 5 R whole square. Now CF is equals to F R square, and 5R whole square means 25 R square. Now R square cancel, and you know F and F cancel. So the value of C is 1 upon 25, which means 0.04. So the value of C is 1 upon 25, that is 0.04.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe for more updates.